Welcome to the Breathwork practice. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slow down and we're going to be still on our mats. We're all busy. The whole world's busy. We want to try to slow down and really get into our bodies, really get into our place, really drop into our practice, and give ourselves time to just be still before doing any of the practice. So give yourself 1 to 3 minutes before you start the breath work of just stillness and just scanning the body. Just scanning the fingers, scanning the arms, scanning the spine, the torso, the legs, the feet, the face, just feeling yourself. And then once you feel grounded and in your body, move into this next practice. So the next practice is going to be 12 breaths through the nose only. There's parasympathetic nerve endings in the nose, so it really helps us to drop into a more parasympathetic, calming, rest, digest kind of space rather than a fight or flight breathing. All right, so that's going to be 6 seconds in, 12 seconds out for 12 breaths, right? 6 seconds in. And so on, 12 seconds out. So those 12 breaths are really geared towards getting you back into what's your ideal breathing state. So your system's like, oh yeah, okay, there's no tension there. I'm really fully breathing. And this is about like releasing any restriction that's resting unconsciously in the system, in the pelvis, in the gut, in the chest, in the throat. And this relaxation will move throughout your entire system. Your whole fascial system will get more blood to it. Everything will soften, and your body will be ready for movement in a much more like primed and grounded and ideal state than if you hadn't done the slowing and the breathing. So these are super, super essential foundational pieces. Please don't skip these pieces. All right, so then we go into the breathwork practice. The breathwork practice is going to be 3 sets of 30 breaths with a maximum exhaled hold after each set. Okay, I'll say it again. 3 sets of 30 breaths with a maximum exhaled hold after each set. Okay, so the breathing pattern that we're going to use for that breathing style, it's called the priming breath, is a nose, mouth inhale, and a mouth exhale. So it's 2 inhales, exhale. So that was just a quick sample. So with these breaths, we're really working on bringing our body into this like hyper oxygenated, really activated, calm activation state that this breath specifically brings us. So I want you to do this practice on your back, because then if you get lightheaded, you're not going to fall anywhere. But lay on your back, put your hands on your belly and chest, and go ahead and try the practice. I'll give you a quick demo here. Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating just a few of the initial full breaths. One more time. Okay, so then we're going to move into after those 12 breaths, you're going to move into the priming breath, right, which is a really powerful breath. So the inhale through the nose in the priming breath is, so I like to say it's a close-ended breath. It's not like right, it's like a capsule, right, just into the belly. So just practice that a few times. right? And you can breathe more three-dimensionally into the back and into the sides, and your belly will puff up less. Or you can really push the belly out, exaggerating that, right? So just play with that, but really just get that sense of being able to really expand the entire belly, the whole belly and low back area with that breath. Okay, the second part is going to be a mouth open, no restrictions in the airways or in the mouth, no, right? Mouth is open. Okay, I'll go ahead and demo. Focusing on depth, focusing on consistency, not sacrificing depth for speed. We'll get into some speed later in the practice, right? But focusing now on just a consistent pace that's rhythmic, that's not super duper slow, but really focusing on getting the breath, getting it down, getting it quality, feeling like you're not rushing it and you're not cutting out off any aspects of it to keep a certain pace. Just get into your breath and give yourself space to start breathing deeply again. And when you're ready, you can go into the full practice of the 30-30-30 with the maximum holds. Okay, a word about the holds. So when you exhale, you're going to exhale fully, soften the jaw, soften the face, everything in the throat, the chest, the belly. Scan the body for any tension, and just really get into as deeply relaxed of a state as you possibly can. No tension in the jaw or the mouth even, and holding from that place. And when you are ready to take an inhale after the exhaled hold, you're going to take a deep nose inhale. You've held, you're maxed out. As full fill breath as you can. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, relaxing, and then exhaling softly. Taking some normal nose breaths between each set, and then moving into the next set. Completing the 3 sets with the maximum exhaled hold in each one. Enjoy. So I really hope you enjoy the breathwork practice. I hope it gives you some super usable tools, and I hope that it takes you deeper into yourself. Now for the movement practice.